Okay, I have a very personal message to those living in Madrid, and I must say I apologize to everyone over there who may be suffering. Don't worry, I feel your Spain. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of an intro. Anyways, I'm going to be adventuring through the Paldea region with a Spanish-themed team. So, yeah, that's the idea. Oh, and if you haven't seen the previous video I did, make sure you check it out first, then come back, and maybe ding on the subscribe button for free. Vamonos! So I wake up, put on my hat, and instantly get intruded by the headmaster of the academy. Is that normal in Spain? Anyways, the old geezer gives me a gift, and you may think they all fit the bill, but you'd be wrong. Put it this way, this croc buys a Mexican sombrero, and you sailed all the way from Brazil, which isn't really Spain, but Sprigatito is. So I give Mahiko a pet, spit leaves at the dock, and lo and behold, Nimona teaches us the ropes when... Oh my god, it's another Pokemon! Quick, catch it! Before anyone types away, I know I'm doing the most boring start ever, but it's an Iberico pig. You're gonna let me have it? So with Papi Cerdo on the squad, no, I am not translating it in English. I fuel up a bike, and he trusts me as his rightful owner. I also punt Arvin's Squirrel to the moon, Nimona to the dumps, arrive in Misagoza, oh yeah, and get rid of Team Star too. So with the lessons on the way, let me quickly go over the rules. No over leveling, no held items or heals in battle. Obviously, Pokeballs is okay. I cannot Terrastalize, and I also have to match team sizes for main fights. Everything else is free game. Now, Paldea lets you explore and go wherever you want, but we'll be doing this in level cap order. So I train up, get chased by a dog, and arrive in Cortondo to take on the bug-type gym. You may think this is going to be a walk in the park, but here's the catch. I have less Pokemon, and one of them is a grass cat. So, yeah, let's do it. After pooing my pants, I roll an olive ready for some geezer's picnic. I meet the baker Katie, and her eyes meet mine. But they aren't good looking as a certain someone's. Papi Cerdo is first against Nimble, and I begin my setup with Mudslap. Sure, it doesn't do much, but it reduces its accuracy. I only managed to get 2 in before going down. All I can do is try. Mahiko then home claws 3 times before biting out the hopper woolly spider, but it's just too pathetic on a pathetic teddy bear, and well, he thumps me to the ground. But while it worked well, I need to sub some more. So I go again, and this time get it down to -6 on just 1 HP. So with the lucky RNG on my side, I'm able to set up and begin my sweep once again. Fall short on the bite and get extremely lucky with the flinch. So it goes down. Oh, and we evolved the Floricato. Sweet. Now next I head to the east to help Arvin out with his obsession with Herba Mystica sandwiches. And well peeps, I do have a Raven crab in the way. So I do the honourable thing, crash the party, cook him up, and Arvin puts him in the sandwich. Though, lo and behold, his brother wants some action too, so I cook him up, and now he's cloth a la Kiko. It's just a tasty crab as you do. Though, come to think of it, I've never had crab in my life. So next I arrive in Artisan for my next challenge, and whereas it's not much better, it's an even set, and our grass cat can actually resist now. So I hunt down 10 Sunflora, get my pass of Frighted Brassius, and as he says, I'm on guard! You mean on guard, you pleb? I know, man. Shut up. He starts with Petalil against Papi Cerdo. I'm gonna go full force this time. Covet and get put to sleep. Brill. But this is okay because Mahiko can come out and take the drain comfortably, well, then bite until it falls. Next was Smoliv, so now it's time I set my attack. I sharpen my claws as he goes for a petty tackle. Anyways, I do this a couple of times before I land a critical bite. Yummy. So this left a Terrastalised tree. And well, he took that extremely well. Terrastalize boosts his speed, though we land a final bite before he gets us out. Clawfalahiho is out, takes it really well, and Anger Shell allows us to almost take it out. Please, please. Well, brilliant. Annoyingly, I was so close, but this time I dodged the sleep powder, build up echo voices on Smoliv, and get crit. Twice! I'm gonna have to sharpen my claws some more if I even want a chance at Sudowoodo's worrying defense. Mahiko leaves it on the sliver once more, though my crab dish can come out and vice grip the tree, giving us another badge. And our pig puts on more weight. I'm now having to go back to the west side of the region, again just to continue on our journey, so I run up the hills and catch our next encounter, Charcadet. probably one of the more unique Spanish-themed Pokemon here, as it's based on the warrior El Cid, who in medieval Spain fought the Christian and Muslim armies. Not like it matters, you guys just want to see me fight other Pokemon. Anyways, we arrive at the Big Thunder Mountain to find fallen rocks. This was the evidence of our next Titan, Paldea. Normally I would say this would be torture, but I mean the run hasn't been the best walk in the park anyways. But my Cloth, this silly little crab, oh, he's up for a rave. So yeah, I simply Rock Tomb my way out of it, and in both phases too, where I can't heal. Okay, now I shouldn't cook you for dinner. So after eating the sandwich and my bike gets a little perk, I head down the mountain I just climbed, battled a couple of goons, and here we go, I spotted a wild DJ Jeff. With a G, by the way, not Jazzy Jeff. Okay? G off. My name is Jeff. But anyways, he's on the huge Ford Raptor, so yeah, we scrap. Poniard is first against Cloth Alahijo, and well, a quite effective Rock Smash gives us an early lead. The car intimidates, so I play my own ace card and set up Rock Tombs which slow it down. So when we fall, Papi Cerdo builds up echo voices to wither him down, and eventually my Grass Cat can come out, low kick him, not the car, don't try that at home folks, and yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. With the Seagun squad eradicated, I continued on my quest to become the best Spanish gym trainer, and what would be better than to get a Paldean Tauros on my squad? I'd say I found him, but it was quite literally the opposite. So seeing as he was destined for catching, I called him Diablo. This one might be controversial because the name is from a Lamborghini, but it's a Spanish bull, and it fought El Chicoro in 1879, so I figure that's fair game. Anyways, I arrive in the Light City, punt the Mona to the floor, and play hide and seek with, apparently Mr. Walksabout. I swear, there is something fishy going about that principle. But that's beside the point, because Iono is mocking me because you guys still haven't subscribed. So if you're part of the 90% that aren't, and you do enjoy these videos, please do me a favor, stop the bullying, hit the red button, it's free. Anyways, Cloth Alahijo is first against Wattrel, and a Rock Tomb thankfully gives us the early lead. This baits Belly Bolt, so I stay in, Rock Tomb in the frog and lowering its speed, Watergon retaliates, then I go for Protect. Because of its ability, we dodge the hard hit, then the same 2 rounds occur. Although this time, Anger Shell kicks into play, we do eventually go down. Papi Cerdo finishes the frog with a super effective dig. Luxio is next and Intimidate, so I begin my setting strategy. Yes, you guessed it, Mod Slap the big cat 4 times before switching to Diablo and switching back. Again, I do this again just to abuse Intimidate before switching to Mahiko, and completely forgot I got rid of the home claws. Well, that was probably the most embarrassing thing I've done on YouTube. So I go for U-turn. Diablo is back out against a floating light bulb, double kick it to the face a couple of times and survive a hex. So ladies and gentlemen, that wins us our 3rd gym badge. Again, probably the most embarrassing fight, but we move. But ladies and gentlemen, you are not ready for this next fight. It's mainly the fact I have a lot of trouble with this Team Star battle. Fortunately, it paid off, and I am happy to announce our new squad member, Adrian. Having said that, this is actually the final encounter for the run, so let me know in the comments what Spanish team you would make. I'll be honest, I can't think of anyone without clashing types. So I'm now up to play with fire and win with the power of water, so I beat up a squad and another Ford Raptor is on the field with another student on top. I swear students are just thick and stupid. So I show Mala what I'm made of, and the tortoise couldn't set the sun because it's raining. So I do a dance and, well, simply surf my way through to victory. So with the fire base settled, oh, and I found a random shiny Chansey, I make haste through the mines and encounter our next target, this rather happy clown. But I don't like clowns, so... With another Titan slayed, my next destination was at the Watertown Cascarrafa, and listen, if you thought Paldea was weird enough as it was with the headmaster playing hide and seek with kids, disguising himself as Team Star who were victims of bullying, well, now you're gonna see that this building are also full of criminals. The receptionist giving us Kofu wallet for identity fraud, and Kofu himself expect us to bet and win jackpots. Like, come on, aren't we like 13, 14? Anyways, with that tantrum out the way, let's kiss. My pig is first against his fish, so I can set up the sun, even though Aquacotta and Slash, well, hurts. However, with Trail Blaze, we can eventually outspeed and take it out. We also outspeed the Wog Trio, so after surviving the headbutt on 10 HP, he too falls. This leaves Crab vulnerable, and knowing A, I wouldn't even touch him, and B, he Terrastalizes, I set the sun up one more time so I can be more defensive. So when we get hit with Rock Smash, he loses Iron Fist, and Diablo is out to intimidate. So I begin to simply chip away with a few earthquakes, and hey presto, the fountain hat shatters and I win myself the 4th gym badge. But this also means I'm in line with my worst enemy in these videos. If you have already seen my previous challenges, you'll know Atticus is a pain. But I'm not ready yet. Because I had to Sapapino first, hit on a woman, grab 10 Sinister Chips, and do the deal. So El Cid can evolve to Ceruledge, which is my personal favourite of the two. But I'm on Violet, and well, the other problem is, all my team are physical. However, I still clear through the gang, even with a bit of trouble. Diablo is first to almost kill the skunk. He poisons us, but turn 2 gives us the knockout. Mock shared the same fate. We're barely standing against Revavroom, but we don't outspeed. That's really disheartening. My Crab takes a huge Iron Head, though Anger Shell and Rock Tomb allows Papi Cerdo to outspeed, and a quad effective dig gives us the knockout. So this leaves Revavroom. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure how to tackle this, so I play this, well, by winging it. And well, we actually managed to beat him first try. Sweet! Here comes the candy grind, hit that... Oh my god! Shiny Ducklet! Yeah, it's safe to say I'm going to be training these to VIP members. Oh, which, by the way, if you guys haven't done so already, join the Discord. It'll be nice to trade and battle with other trainers and also Shiny Hunt too. The link is down below. For now, Mahiko evolves a Meowscarada. This happened also. Anywho, with that said and done, it's time to take on my next challenge, and that's to battle the worker Larry. Yep, I definitely feel you on this one. Clawvala Hiho is first against Kamala, and we miss on the first turn. So he puts us to sleep, Anger Shell comes into play, and yeah, basically he shits in the bed. So Diablo is next, and we retaliate equalizing the match. Our bull rages on the Dunsparce too, leaving his Terrastalised bird, Staraptor, who does intimidate. I, despite being paralyzed, actually stay in, live on 9 HP from Aerial Ace, rage one more time before Facade delivers a fatal blow. However, El Cid can come out, flame charge to outspeed, and set us the match. Oh yeah, and Nimona wanted a fight too, so I punted her. Vamonos! Next I have to climb up the Glacido Mountain and arrive in Montenevera. I can actually say it unlike last time. I take on the challenger double battle form and well, quite easily sweep through with the team I've got on hand. So this left the queen of, well, rip. And she, well, went rip. Oh, you thought it was that simple? It wasn't. My Knight and Bull were on the front and intimidation occurs so she doesn't get the easy pot. I sharpen my swords and take out dead Pikachu's disguise. The doll goes for Sucker Punch, but targets El Cid, and just cannot land the bunch. So Diablo takes it down with the audience on my side, and I'm ready for the ride. I flame charge the Mimikyu and the dog disappears, ready for the final nightmare that doesn't bring much fear. It terrestrializes the ghost, which was its weak spot, because a Shadow Claw to the face and the Night Slash brings an end to her song. Along the way to the next gym, which was all the way in Alphanada, I had a Titan to deal with back in the desert, and well, swiftly moving on because Diablo absolutely annihilated this robot. And after, once again, putting the Noah's Battle Passion where it belongs, in the bin, I sign up for the next gym. For this one, I have to take part in Mindful Zombo. Once that was done, Tulip was all mine. Oh, and there's another problem with the Paldea region. I completely forgot Tulip tests makeup on her Pokemon. So, as an animal and Pokemon lover, I'm going to yeet this bitch. Farigiraf is first against Mahiko, and I need to Oko. Which I obviously didn't, but that's okay because the giraffe crunches me instead, doing a whopping 16 points of damage. Sweet. Down goes the giraffe, and next was Gardevoir, so I switched to Flower Trick for the guaranteed critical hit before going down. This means El Cid can flame charge, boost its speed, and take out the fairy, ready to outspeed a Smothro with a Shadow Claw, and down the ostrich goes. This just leaves her bouquet of flowers, terrestrializes, and well, instantly falls to another Shadow Claw. What a win! And well, that doesn't stop there because I'll once again climb the horrible cold mountain, which you would be surprised considering we're in southern Spain, and do a little bit of... what kind of skiing is this? But Grusha, you aren't fooling me with those eyes. Let's kiss. Battle. God. Frostmoth is first against Poppy for literally one reason. Set the sun. Then instantly switch into Elcid. Yes, the tailwind is set and he hits a hard blizzard, but I can set up 2 swords dances before bitter blading. This grabs my HP back and one shot not just the moth, but literally the whole squad. I mean, I hate to break it, but I might have a new favorite Gen 9 Pokemon. So now with 8 badges, this opens the gate to the Paldean League and to the Elite Four. But first off, I really have been pushing this to one side because I haven't had anyone to help me until now. I got my Palafin, and all a good time too. I have the best mods. There's the thumbs up I was waiting for. Because next is the Fairy type user for Team Star, and well, whereas a lot of my team have drawbacks, they offer a lot of strengths too, so I think I can handle it. Mahiko was fought first against the Aqua Rabbit, so an easy crit flower trick gives us the advantage. We also do major damage against Wigglytuff despite being charmed, so when Dashburn is out, I switch to Elcid to a petty play Roth, though it reduces my attack. So I sharpen my swords for it to then outspeed with a crunch and take us out. That's actually surprising. So Mahiko comes out to get revenge and take a huge play Roth. So to avoid being outsped, Adrian is out to a magical talk, flip turns to Clorfalahiho, which baits Steel Roller. I mean, I was expecting this guy to not be a threat. Definitely wasn't. Basically, I f***ed up. So I changed my plans, Mahiko staying in the field for the entire battle, and despite attack drops, critical hits counteract this. Although Wigglytuff does go for Gyro Ball instead, for some stupid reason. Anyway, Dashburn Baby Devil Eyes instead of attacking, so we fought Revavroom with a lot of health, though it didn't really dent. Once again, Adrian flip turns out to Clorfalahiho to confuse Ray as it goes for Spin Out. This is perfect because now my entire team can outspeed, though this time, we kept missing, and confusion wasn't helping things. However, Elcid delivers one final poison jab and gives us the victory. That was quite painful to endure. However, it was smooth sailing from there as we absolutely destroyed the final titans of the run. First to Donzo and then Tatsugiri. Arvin's dog is healed, everyone is all happy and dandy. But I'm not done yet. Because all that's left is the fighting squad of Team Star. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not feeling confident at all in the slightest. With 3 of my squad actually being weak to fighting types, I'm relying on one person, Elcid. You see, he goes first against Toxicroak and no Sucker Punch, so I combat that with Swords Dance as well as Iron Defense, to the max. So a petty Poison Jab does 8 points of damage, then Bitter Blade that back. So now we're set up, I'm ready. Lucario gets outsped, then Persimmon falls to Psycho Cut. Then I was expecting to an Anihelape to outspeed, but he too couldn't handle the brute force of my Spanish Knight. So this left a full team against one car. A hard high horsepower does literally nothing, so I take it down. I'm sorry, that was sweaty, but I kinda just had to do it. Anywho, Rika, Vominos! Wizcash against Mahiko. And well, it's an easy Oko with a simple flower trick. Camerupt is next, so I do need to switch out to Adrian to take the Fire Blast and flip turn out. So he faints and Mahiko is back out against Donphan. Flower Trick puts it on a sliver and we do get hit with Poison Jam, though it shares its fate. Dog Trio gets sent to the Shadow Realm. This leaves a water absorbing Terrastalised Clodsire who protects, though its death was all too similar. 1 down, 3 to go. Oh yeah, Paldea promotes children working. Hobby starts with Copperaja as Adrian instantly flip turns to Elcid on Stealth Rock, and now my sweep begins. I literally did nothing, no setting up, just spam Bitter Blades. Cool. You're through to Larry, how may I assist you? Yeah, I want to order another sweeping spree. And well, ladies and gentlemen, after flip turning and Elcid holding out until Staraptor brings the best out of us, he still didn't get himself a raise in his job because I punted all of his birds thanks to my dolphin. So far, this has been very little problems. Hassel remains and might be our most challenging opponent. So here's how it went. Adrian is first and instantly switch out to Diablo on turn 1. Take the Super Fang, bait out Air Slash, so Clefairy is out to take 32 points of damage. Take the Dragon Pulse, and your shell kicks in for Rock Slide to decimate the bat. Dragalge is next, and a high horsepower knocks it out, though Poison Point is now an issue. Haxorus is next, and I hit a hard Rock Slide which flinches. So another one misses. That would have been so perfect. Man. However, that's okay because Adrian is back out, punches the dragon and the apple monster, leaving the pseudo of the region Baxcalibur. I opted to stay in this time, ice punch the dragon thing, doing a third. Glaive Rush on the other hand, does a lot. However, it pays off when we get a much better roll and defeat the dragon. You know, out of all my runs, this has probably been the best Elite Four run ever. So this leaves one pathetic champion stuck on the roof. So yeah, I'm ready to take pride as the new Spanish king. Esparza is our first enemy, and El Cid is out to fight through for Reflect and Shadow Claw it, giving us an early lead. Next was Avalok, and expecting either Earthquake or Crunch, I switch out to Diablo and Raging Bull the Iceberg, break the Reflect, switch back to El Cid to dodge the Body Press and recover my HP with Bitter Blade. King Gambit is out, so once again, Diablo is out, intimidates, misses the Stone Edge, and a quad-effective Raging Bull knocks it out in one. Go-Go is next, so I switch to Mahiko to a Play Rough, which wasn't the best move. Acrobatics just falls short too, so we do lose our cat. Adrian finishes the goat with Acrobatics, then flip turns on Veluza, to Puppy Cerdo to Psycho Cot, fall to another Psycho Cot, then El Cid comes out to finish off with Shadow Claw. This leaves Glimora, but with the sun up, I stay in and claw the funny looking flower. Fall to Terra Blast, but that's okay because Adrian's hero form saves the day and takes down the flower once the sunlight fades. That wasn't as clean as I'd like, but hey, a winner's a win in my books. The next couple of fights were really straightforward as we beat up our Director, Penny, and Arvin. I literally swept through them, so no point going on about them. This just left the Pokemon champion herself, Nemona. So, yeah. She starts with Lycan Rock against Adrian and set the flip turn to Mahiko to take a Stone Edge. We also get outsped, which isn't great. Adrian is back out, close combats the dog and baits out Palmot, so I flip turn out again. Diablo intimidates and eats a double shock really well. It then hits a close combat and a Zen Headbutt retaliates. Our Raging Bull then uses Raging Bull on the Dunsparce before he takes us out with Hyper Drill. So El Cid is out, retaliates with Bitter Blade. Orthworm is next, and an Earthquake does huge damage, but again, Bitter Blade zaps the life out of him. Goodra is next, and a Shadow Claw just falls short, so Muddy Water destroys our Knight. Puppy Cerdo is out, takes the critical Dragon Pulse, and Trailblazer... Oh yeah, I've lost this one. I don't give up. Adrian finishing the dragon out. This leaves Quacklevel, loses the fighting type, and Acrobatics does just on the half. However, Aqua Step gives the Doc the speed boost, and well, we get booted. So yeah, I actually lost. However, on the next attempt, Clefairy is swapped out on the Stone Edge. It then sets up Stealth Rock, and high horsepower gives us knockout. Close combat puts it to sleep in the Shadow Realm. Diablo intimidates, and we instantly switch out for free as it goes for a second close combat. So I stay in, sharpen my swords, and Bitter Blade my health back, and went on a psycho spree. And that's it. I've become the best of the best. Oh, you thought I was done? Yeah, I thought so too. Because I still have the final boss to deal with. So, ladies and gentlemen, as this is the final fight of the run, comment down below if you think we can beat the game. Oh, and while you're at it, if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the big red button and subscribe. It really goes a long way for myself. But right now, let's do this. Moth is up first against Clefairy. We take the discharge, and a quad-effective high horsepower sends it to the scrapyard. Thorns is next, who again breaks it for parts. Though sadly, we do eventually fall to Iron's big hands. Diablo is out, intimidates, and hits some pretty hard earthquakes until he goes down to the Shadow Realm. He pivots to Bundle, who sets the snow, but our Bull gets into a raging fit and runs into him. He finishes his job and goes down heroically, so Adrian is out and scampers. Mahiko takes an easy Dark Pulse, player opts to fall short, so our cat dies. Adrian transforms and gives it Frostbite, so this leaves Valiant. We take the huge spirit break and, well, dance around until it falls. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my adventure in Paldea as a Spanish student. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out these videos for more, including my adventure as a British trainer. And with that said, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.